Good morning. Good morning to day 8 of the body-centered medicine processes. Day 8 of the body-centered medicine processes. I'm really looking forward to doing today. I was meditating this morning, actually meditating last night, because I usually feel into this the night before. What am I going, what's there, and then I check in the morning in my meditation. And take a breath. Yes, take a breath as you find a comfortable position. And what came forward for me was to do the head and neck today. So again, as I said, get a comfortable position, take a nice deep breath, and another breath. Just start breathing into the lower belly, just breathing into your lower belly. Just allowing the breath and attention to fall into your body. So yes, we're starting straight away, starting in, and just remembering as we do to expect the unexpected when we move into the body. The body holds wonderful treasures. So as you breathe, as you feel, as you sense into your body, inviting the softening, allowing for the relaxation to come through, letting the breath and attention move inside. Yes, just the breath and attention moving inside. Just get a sense of, as you breathe into your body, a sense of resting, or a sense of maybe safety. Hope maybe that's increased as we've done, as you've journeyed through these days, as we've journeyed into this embodied place. As you breathe, things start to open, and it allows for new possibilities. And as you're ready, once you feel your breath into your lower belly and you feel full, connected, and you're in a comfortable position, you could be lying, sitting, standing. I do encourage, if you are lying, it's probably not the best, but I do encourage to get some more mobility through. You need mobility through the head. You need to be able to move the head and neck. So, but it is possible to do it lying down if that's really where you need to be. All right, so we're going to start to breathe into the neck, just the upper neck, upper shoulders. In fact, why don't we just start moving the shoulders to start with? Just unwinding, just like we've been doing that, unwinding, softening, shoulder blades, breath. Yeah. You want to do a little more of a stretch. Yeah. Just opening the shoulders, feeling into, and then just bringing or feeling into the movement, feeling into the breath, feeling into the feeling across your shoulders. Yeah, there's always often a sigh that comes out. And moving your attention now into the neck. Maybe placing your hand on your neck. Just doing some gentle movement. See if you can feel those vertebrae moving, softening. Yeah. Yes, that's lovely. I mean, I always enjoy going into my neck. Sort of feel into the throat area, neck, throat. Yeah. Then we're just going to move up and place your fingers underneath your ears. Place your fingers underneath your ears. So there's a spot underneath your ear here. And just gently begin to move underneath your fingers. So finding those 2 points, it's the base of the skull and underneath, and sort of underneath the earlobe, And just holding that space, and just gently begin to move. I was shown this by my teacher Marianne Carew, who taught me movement expression. She now has Dance Alive in Santa Monica for anybody who's over there. But it's breathing into and softening into the base of the neck. Sorry, base of the head. Very top of the neck. It's also a notch, the very back of the spine here. That's another good point to, it's right at the brainstem, base of the brainstem. It's a wonderful place to go into to unwind the body, soften the body, or soften the neck, soften that place at the base of the skull, top of the head. Yeah, so you're just breathing, sensing, feeling right at that notch. You can go back and feel even all the way around that base of the skull. It's very tight. We hold a lot of tension, a lot of muscles, the fascia, everything can get congested through here, it can get tight. So we think a lot and we're trying to get things done. There's a lot of contraction that happens just here. So can you find a little more space, like we've been working with, finding a little more breath, a little more space into this area. So the word, what we're looking for with the word space is a little, we're creating some attention really at the base of the skull, right at this area, that place between the skull and the neck. We're inviting, can we find a little more room, a little more room, a little more opening, a little more softening. Space is created as we soften, as we relax, as we unwind. Just keep at right at the base. Breath and attention. Sound is good. Just staying here a little bit longer, maybe feeling these neck muscles softening a little, particularly these ones at the front. Particularly these ones at the front. Breath. You might find openings happening as you, my belly is gurgling as I'm doing this, as I'm softening through here, unwinding, letting some of the tension go. It's softening through my belly. So we'll often find head and neck stuff is related to belly, maybe digestive issues. We've got tightening through here, tightening up here. They're definitely connected. Or irritation in the belly, can cause you to move forward a little, and that puts stress on the neck. So as you open this up, you might find there's opening down your spine or through your belly or even your hips. It can certainly start to open things up. Good. So we're going to move now up to the base, up into the head a little bit higher, up into this area. There's muscles up here. So just breathing or inviting you to move up there. You can always come back and continue to do this. Continue to do the area that's really giving you some relief. But we're just moving a little higher to the bone. There's lots of muscles here. So we're moving, I like to think of moving into that place between the bone and the skin, or the bone and the muscles. There's these little muscles. And can you find that place? Or you might sort of imagine the skull's made of lots of little bones. So you might imagine that you're starting to move some of those bones. find it very relaxing when I move into my head. I find it very relaxing when I give my head some attention. It's often not an area that is attended to. So head, you can move all the way around to up to the crown. All the way up to the crown. And then coming around the front, to the forehead. Just feeling, sensing, unwinding, breathing, and then breathing through the eyes. Get a sense of around the eyes, the eyeballs, the top of the eyeballs, the bottom of the eyeballs, the sides of the eyeballs. And if this is going a little quickly for you, just encourage you to come back to it and go through this again at your own pace. I just want to give you some touchstones here to work with. So begin to feel the eyes floating backwards, floating, or just floating even in their sockets. Down through the ears, going into the right ear. Ooh. All around the right ear and inside the right ear. Into the left. Into the left. Oh, yeah, breath. Sound is good. All the way into the center of the head. All the way in. Deep into the center of the head, and that's where the cerebrospinal fluid is. And you can connect to that and then begin, as you're ready to feel that flow down your spine, all the way down to your tailbone. So down your spine, all the way down to your tailbone, and all the way back up. Deep into your head, and then out, just around. You can actually travel out in through your brain and between the brain and the bone. So moving that space between the brain and the bone. And if you don't exactly know what you're doing, don't worry. Just imagine or let the body show you. Just try it. The mind sometimes doesn't understand this stuff, but the body does. The body does. So without thinking about it too much, moving through that space between the brain and the bones. So those bones, you get space inside. Oh my gosh, it feels good. Around the eyes, the ears, and then back into the middle, down the spine. So you're caressing, getting a sense of caressing the spine. Just fluid, soft. And then moving into stillness as we complete for today. Just feeling your breath deep in your lower belly. And just inviting what's there for you to know today. What's there for me? Maybe through your spine, maybe somewhere in your head, but coming from listening or breathing deep into your lower belly, bringing it down to the lower belly and listening. Maybe there's a question you have that you want an answer to. As we move into this body-centered practices, into this place of listening, this embodiment, we can start to really shift patterns in the body. We can start to transform things that are congested or we're holding the body negative experiences. We can actually literally change our operating system. as you move more deeply into this. So my question is to you is, what's emerging? What are you noticing that you're experiencing that's coming through, that's revealing itself? So I'll leave that with you today. Remember, you can continue to move, journal, write, draw, find some verbal expression of what you're experiencing. So blessings, have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care. Much love.